Hey Gemini, welcome in or welcome back to Universal Thoughts. It's Shikita and we're about to get into your timeless message. But first, before we get into your message, whenever you watch a reading, it's best, well, watch one of our readings, it's best to have a manifestation journal, so you can write down the positive messages that you are accepting. When you like and when you leave a comment, that's all part of it. When you do leave a comment, put we accept these positive messages. And you could put your story or whatever you want to put, but make sure you put we, because it's a collective thing. We're in this together and we are helping each other manifest what we want, deserve, need. Positivity. That's what we're doing. We manifesting positivity. So whenever you click on this reading, it's when you're supposed to see it, and what you're supposed to see is what you need to know right now, why you need to know this. What's the outcome to the situation? Advice towards the situation. And these are songs and lyrics that I wrote down. I associate music with feelings and emotions. So this is basically going to basically put everything in a song or in a lyric. What best relates to the reading. That's what we're going to get from that. I'm going to decipher that. And y'all actually wanted bonus messages. So when we're done with the reading, we're going to get bonus messages. Either it's going to confirm the reading or it's going to just say some more shit that wasn't said up here. Alright, so getting in it. I'm letting y'all know when I was getting y'all shit together, I was feeling confused. So y'all might be feeling confused about a situation or a decision that you need to make. Got you feeling a little... You're not sure. So let's see what this is about. What does Gemini need to know right now? All I know is that whatever it is life-changing. You have 13 house, 13 going into 4. So something about stability, something about building a foundation, building a solid foundation, starting a family or some... I ain't gonna say it like that. We ain't gonna say it like that. But yeah, starting a family and building solid foundations. Which pushing that is flying, 35 going into 5. What does Gemini need to know right now? Real quick. Because this person looks kind of scared but intrigued. I can't really see that. Yeah, quality shit. But this person is scared but yet intrigued. Because it's something new and it's exciting, but there's a fear behind it. So that's what's pushing that house. What does Gemini need to know right now? What does Gemini need to know right now? Okay. Alright, what's pushing these is strangers. 34 going into 7. We have 16 going into 7, keys. 10 going into 1, blessing. Well, blessing. Wait. 20 going into 2, bugs. Okay. For some of you, this could be about a one-night stand. Maybe some of you rushed into something. What is that? What is that movie? It was one of my favorite movies. Oh my God. It got Joy Bryant, Michael Ealy, Regina Hall, and Kevin Hart. What? I would be pissed if that shit was called One Night Stand. Yo. If that shit was called One Night Stand, I would be pissed. I don't think it was, though. If it was, that's fucked up. But yeah, Joy Bryant and Michael Ealy, their story was they just took that one night stand and kept it going. It didn't stay one night. It stayed a night that it was a lingering night. There you go. It was a lingering night. And now you're wondering was this a good idea? Because this is 2 stories. It's 2 stories. One is is it a good idea? Was this a good idea? This one night stand a good idea? Because this person is not what I expected. They're nothing how they portrayed themselves to be when we first encountered each other. You know, well, and it's like you can't really say that. You didn't know this person. You just fucked them that one time and just said, hey, let's keep going. I like the sex. You know, so it's like you didn't really get to know them, but y'all rushed everything and you moved into the situation. And now you're learning this person. It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm going to stay in this shit. But then you got the ones that they actually... they want to take it further with someone that's a one-night stand. Okay, it don't have to be exactly a one-night stand. It could just be a short experience with someone. But y'all thinking of taking it further. Like, because you know in your heart how you feel. You know in your heart how you feel about the situation and this person. And it's like you don't mind taking that leap of faith. You know, like you feel like it's right. So it's like, I'm going to go with what's right. I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going to go with my gut. And we gonna make this work. You know, the song that comes up is LTD, Strangers, one of my favorite songs. And the lyric that came up was, is it right to love a stranger? It'd be funny if that actually comes out, because that's actually a lyric in the song. I mean, in the songs and shit. Yep. So it'd be funny if that comes out. But yeah, it's like, and then it's like you want to make a move, but you don't want to make a move because you don't know what people are going to say about you making this move. You know, because you could be moving fast. And it's like, slow down. Like, you don't know if this is what it's really hitting for. But you're going off a blind faith. Like, it feels right, so I'm going to go with it. You know, there's no telling if this is going to always be here. So I want to get it now while I can. Like, and there's somewhere in the pros and cons about a situation. Again, but this is all dealing with new people. Like, this is all dealing with new shit. Like, this is a new person all the way around. It's like this one person just came and swept you off your feet. And it's like so many people has been around you and they was never able to do any of the things that this person has done in that little bit of time. Wow, because there's a lot of stuff that want to come up. These bugs here, it makes me think of the different options you had. Instead of you being entertained by them, they come off as if they're bugging you. I'm assuming because it's not even assuming, it's because they're not the person that you're always thinking of. Like, you see that around his head, like someone's already have you. Someone's already blinded you, you know? Like, oh, I wish I could see that. But it's like, you know, you see them, but all you see them as creatures in your way because your vision is already obscured by someone else. That's basically what it is. And you're feeling like if you go forward with this person, so much can happen. Like, so much great shit can happen. Like a future solidified, some shit like that. Like, you know that it's nothing but success guaranteed to happen in this situation with that person. So, let's figure out why you need to know this right now. Hold on. Because there's something else. Because you could be trying to release someone, but you can't because they're always in your mind. Like, no matter what you do. Again, that's that whole comparison thing. Like, you keep comparing them to other people. And it's like, ugh, why you keep comparing them to others when you can actually just be with that person, you know? But you're stuck in a delusion. You're stuck in a delusion. That's all I could get from that. You're stuck in a delusion. And someone's bugging someone. That's another thing, too. Someone is just irritating somebody as well. But why does Gemini need to know this? Okay. Why does Gemini need to know this right now? We have receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. Yearning. Longing for someone. Undesired separation. Pinning. And what's pushing these is Coral's wisdom. Colony. Delicacy. Fragility. Works. that are created over great periods of time. Okay. You need to know this right now, because what you want wants you, basically. It's some, like, it's we're not going to say something. There's someone that has captured you. Like I was saying, this person is just like, they're the veil over your eyes. Like, no one is comparing to this person. And it's like, you long for this person. Like, you want to wake up to them, you want to go to sleep to them. Every time something happens in your life, you want to call them and tell them, like, that's the person that you always want to talk to. And the thing is, there's a doubt. You have some type of doubt in you that you don't think that it's going to work, or they don't want the same thing that you want. But the thing is, they want the exact same thing that you want. You're denying yourself of happiness because of past experiences. Yeah. You're holding yourself back because of past shit. And it's saying to let that go, basically. Like, you have to let that go. You have to change that mindset. Because that person or whoever it is that you're thinking of, they changed that. You know? Whatever happened, they don't care. Whatever happened, they don't care. So it's like you sitting there thinking, like you're racking your brain about this person when you can just talk to them. We have 3 and 40. 40 going into 4. That's moving forward, progression. Like, y'all want the same thing. Y'all want each other. Y'all both are marrying each other, actually. Y'all are marrying each other. And it's like, you need to learn how to let go. You need to learn how to release. Like, if this is something that you want, you should fight for that. I'm getting the 5 of Wands. Like, win at all costs. Like, surrender to the divine and let shit fall into place the way it's supposed to. You're trying to control your emotions and your feelings, and you're going to explode. Like, you're going to erupt. So, yeah, get out of that. Like, get out of that mindset. Allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give, and yearning. Come on, yo. Like, that's right then and there. Y'all both are marrying each other. Y'all both want each other. Y'all both visualize each other. Like, I don't think y'all even, y'all realized it or not. But y'all are always interacting in the spirit world. Like, every time you think of them and y'all doing stuff, they're thinking the same thing. Y'all are interacting. Y'all together whether y'all know it or not. So it's just time for y'all to bring it together in the physical. Where the fuck all that come from? Why does Gemini need to know this right now? Like, real shit, we're good at channeling. We just like the cards. Like, we're really good at channeling. We just think that cards are so pretty. We don't need this shit. We just gotta talk and we won't stop. But we got the present. Gift, treasure, revelation of own value, nounness. Divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future, fortune. I got a few things with that. Because it's crazy, because it's like, it's confirming what I was saying about how you need to let that shit go. You need to be in the present. You're the only person that is stuck in the past, so it's time for you to come back up here because you're way back there too much. You need to go ahead and start writing down shit. You need to start manifesting. If you want a better outcome, manifest that better outcome. Like, write down what it is that you want. Write down what it is that you want. And then go out there and get that shit. Okay? You have to move in order to get what it is that you want. There's no way you could just sit there and keep thinking about the past thinking that's going to change shit. No, you have to actually make the action to change. You know? And you don't know how this other person is going to feel. You'll never know until you do that shit. So it's time for you to be the fool and take that leap of faith. What was pushing these, though, is vulnerability. Open your heart. Allow yourself to be tender. Communication. It's funny because it's like everything is being put on Gemini. I'm letting you know this now. Gemini, it's your move, you know, because you're the one that's contemplating, you're the one that's going back and forth about things. So basically the ball is in your court, you know, to do whatever it is. I'm letting you know whatever it is that you do, it's going to be a great outcome. Like, there's no loss here, honestly, except the loss you create. Like, whatever, yeah, I want to say whatever lose you create. That makes sense. That shit makes sense. Whatever lose you create. Alright, what's the outcome? What's the outcome for what Gemini needs to know right now? What is the outcome for what? Oh my god, I was going to say, what's the outcome for what Gemini is going to lose right now? Oh, Gemini. Okay. Oh, you have 10, colorless angel. That for me is starting over. Let me bring these up. I'm sure y'all can't see shit. I'll wait till the reading just about done to be like, oh, you want to see? But yeah, colorless angel, starting over. You have 10 going down into 1. This is starting over. What's pushing that is 3, artificial heart. And that's love. Coming together. Like, working together. Coming together, artificial heart for me is love. So basically, it's starting over because y'all love each other. What is the outcome to this situation? Or you starting over, like, you're reprogramming your mind because of love. Like, you're starting over. Not just this connection, but you're giving yourself a jump start over. So you won't be biased when you actually do come into communication, because I feel like y'all are going to come into communication. Y'all are going to talk. Y'all going to have communication. Communication is going to be had. But you have to get yourself together in the right mind state so you won't be passive aggressive when y'all have this conversation. Outcome. What's the outcome for what Gemini needs to know right now? Another one. Triumph lies ahead. Triumph lie. Okay. Alright. I fucked that up. Because that's not what it says. Okay, but it says triumph of lies. Okay. But I said triumph lies ahead. So that's what that shit is. This is... And once again, what's pushing that is artificial heart. That was right, even though it said triumph of lies. No, it's triumph lies ahead. This is nothing but like a guaranteed success. You starting over. Y'all starting over, whether it's you starting over yourself or y'all, the connection is starting over. It's going to be a win-win thing because there's love in both parties regardless of the situation. There's love there. You know? Even if y'all never said it yet. I don't know where that came from. Look. Because you got the artificial heart and then it says the child I was meant to be. So that's both of y'all coming into know, like coming together and being who y'all truly are. Y'all make yourself feel comfortable. Where the hell is reading going? We're going to continue. Y'all make yourself feel comfortable enough to be yourselves around anyone. It doesn't matter who's there. Y'all don't hide. Like that's what the situation is. That's the outcome. Like happiness and freedom. Basically. Starting over. Fighting the odds together. Like that's what that is. So we're gonna go into some advice. What's some advice for Gemini? And what they need to know right now. The fairy climax approaches. That's their conversation. I swear I know another one flipped over. What's pushing that is you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo, but this is a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. This is telling me these two together. Oh, the behind that is expect powerful change. Basically saying it's time for you to move. It's time for you to take action. You know? It's time for you to go out there and really get what it is that you want by any means necessary. And by any means necessary. A couple of that was in my head thinking Michael Max to this motherfucker. But for real, it's time for you to have that mindset. If this is what you want, it's time for you to go out there and get that shit. You know? That don't mean be like harassing motherfuckers, but that don't mean be a bug. Like, don't be a bug. But go get it. Like, go get it. Because yeah, change is happening. Like, change is happening. So your advice is to be in Aries energy and move first. One thing about Aries is they wait on no one. Okay? I have an Aries moon. My emotions are hot-headed as fuck. Like, for real. They wait on no one. They quick to do shit. Like, they gotta be the first because Aries are first. So they gotta be the first one to do whatever. So what you need to do is get in that first energy, okay? Get in that first energy. That's your advice. So we're about to see what song and or messages best resonates with this reading for what you need to know right now. What song and or messages? Okay, that's a lot. We're not doing that. Best relate to what Gemini needs to know right now. Okay. What song and or messages? Okay. Best relate to what? I was about to say Aries. See? Gemini needs to know right now. Alright, so what's pushing these is The Way You Move Me, I Want to Move You Like That by Kelly Clarkson, Move You. And what's behind that is so cute. Oh, we're not going to keep going, but it says, When It's Real Is Forever. Mariah Carey, Don't Forget About Us. And that's funny because that was on the top of the reading, like on the top of the thing. But what if all the things I've done was attempts at earning love? John Bellion, Stupid Deep, the acoustic version. I'm throwing away the blues. I'm tired of being used. Destiny's Child, Sail On. Hope that she can see through the smoke of my imperfections into my soul. And this is, I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in the song. Fall Out Boy, Sugar We're Going Down. Basically, this is basically someone that's fed up. This is someone that is fed up. And it's crazy because they're fed up of not being with who they want to be with. I'm throwing away the blues. I'm tired of being used. Every situation they've encountered since that person has been a fail because it's just not. It's just not. That's it. What if all the things I've done were attempts at earning love? Basically, what we were saying before about how the one night stand thing and how it just went into something else, and it's just basically like you're conflicted. Are you doing this? Like, are you continuing this one night stand because you actually are into this person, or are you doing it because you're lonely? You know, that's another contemplation you have within yourself. Hope that she can see through the smoke of my imperfections into my soul. I like these two are together because I'm just notching your bedpost, but you're just a lot in the song. Say you are in separation with someone. You might be stalking them, right? And you have a jealousy because you see them with different people and it's not you, you know? So it got you feeling the ways. And it's like when you do come in, because I'm feeling like maybe you've been keeping an eye on them until you actually came back in to actually make this stranger not a stranger. And you're just like, you're just hoping that they feel the same way that you do. You know, the whole was pushing this. The way you move me, I want to move you like that. So you're really hoping that they look at the bigger picture of shit and they feel the same way that you feel, and all the past can go away. You know, y'all can move on from the past. Like it's gone, it's dead. Y'all woke up plenty more times before that. I mean after that, like since then. So yeah, you know what I almost forgot? Y'all bonus messages. Shit, this is almost 25 minutes. Goddamn. Bonus messages for what Gemini needs to know right now. What are the bonus messages for what Gemini needs to know right now? Hopefully this is short because I know this shit was that long. You have the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. And what's pushing that is King of Wands. basically, this is the, because I want to say this is the end of a wait. Like, you're finally, like, this is basically confirming you're going to put into action because you're done yearning. You know, you're ready to put forth the actual, you're ready to turn this over, right? And actually receive the benefits. The Seven of Pentacles, basically, waiting for long-term whatever. Yeah, you're over that. You're about to just go ahead and do it. You're tired of waiting and being impatient about it. Like, you're moving. And I'm feeling something. Oh, I just got something else. Oh, shit. There's something dealing with miscarriage here. I'm going to just leave that there. Yeah, I'm going to just leave that there. But, yeah, besides that, you're going to, this is confirming, like, you're going to be yearning for too fucking long. Like, it's going to overpower you, and you're just going to be like, fuck it, I gotta go. Because this yearning is going to turn into pain. Like, you're going to yearn them so much, your body is going to ache, you know? So, that's when you're going to move forward. You're ready to go. It's time to make a union. Like, it's time to come into union. It's time to create a family and babies and shit. And that's what that's basically confirming. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe to the tribe, share video to carry because it's all love over here. We just want to spread that shit. Feel free to look on page more content because more on there is also more to come. If you're not fucking with it, that's a-okay. We glad we entertained you for the moment that you did and you decided to take a moment out of your life to experience us. And on that note, we out. Later. I guess it's not later.